A very good evening. This is Abigail bringing to you the Salesian news across the globe. On October 28, 1949, the Paraguayan Federation of Alumni of Don Bosco, an entity that nucleates the federated centers of alumni of a Salesian college established across the country of Paraguay. Don Bosco, in a meeting of alumni held on July 13, 1885, told his former students, "One thing for which we should now give thanks to the Lord and which is my greatest advice is wherever I go, I always hear good things from you, everywhere I speak well of my former children." And he claimed that his former students were the honor and glory of their final years of life. Dear children, may the Lord help us with His grace so that we can all meet together in paradise. In Paraguay, the start of the Salesian alumni movement can be placed on June 24, 1870, when the onomastic of Saint Juan Bosco was celebrated. In the midst of the celebration, he rolled and celebrated his father. A dozen former students came in surprise, dedicated a few words to him and delivered a gift, then listened with affection the words with which Don Bosco expressed his affection and appreciation for so pleasant visit. In 1908, the group of former Salesian students of Don Bosco was officially founded by Salesian priest Felipe Rinaldi. This year marked the 71st anniversary of this entity here in Paraguay. Salesians Zaragoza has received the 2020 Aragon Business Excellence Award that was given on the afternoon of November 18th in the 25th edition of the Ceremony of Excellence and Digitalization organized by the Aragonese Institute of Fomento, IAF, and the Government of Aragon, which took place at the Palace of Congresses in Zaragoza. On November 13, managers of the Salesian Center, Manuel Laura Tamayo, visited the headquarters of the Electrostocks Group, a company dedicated to the distribution of electric material, air conditioning and plumbing, with a wide presence in the domestic market. In his facilities located in Xeres de la Frontera, the manager of the company, Antonio Erevalo, with Antonio Duarte, Antonio Amaya and Miguel Angel C. Aceres, former students of the Salesian House of Xeres, stressed the importance of vocational training in society currently and the work that in favor of professional youth has been developing the Salesian Center, Manuel Laura Tamayo, for more than half a century. Unisalis received the seal of Socially Responsible Institution conferred by the Brazilian Association of Maintainers of Higher Education for participation in campaign 2020 to 2021 of the Day of Social Responsibility of Private Higher Education. This is the 8th year in a row that the institution is recognized for its commitment to building a better society. The Don Bosco olive oil positioned itself as one of the best in the world after winning the highest recognition in the International Olive Winners Contest, which is held annually. The same is part of the AOF World Ranking Extra Virgin Olive Oil. In this edition, products from 176 companies belonging to 19 countries competed in a tasting process that extended by 2 weeks due to health protocols implemented by COVID-19. 4th November 2020 is an incredibly special day for 15 young girls who successfully completed 2 months of basic training in tailoring course at Don Bosco Human Resource Development Center, DBHRDC, Galigapur, Hyderabad. This institute has trained more than 3,000 youth on various skill training domains since 2010. The Borgo Ragazzi Don Bosco conducted a virtual whirl of social networks through a seminar entitled Social and Adolescence a few weeks ago. The meeting was led by Giovanni Fasoli, Professor of Adolescent Psychology and Virtual Reality Psychopathology at the Salesian University Institute of Venice, IUSVE. The Salesian congregation is made up of many men willing to serve God and men who go wherever the Lord calls, people who work daily for the good of little flock entrusted to them, and who, when asked to leave everything to start a new mission, trust in providence and start all over again. Salesians like Father Sergio Lucio Alho da Costa, a native of Manoas after having served for 5 years in the St. Luigi Gonzaga province of Brazil, Recife, BRE, he now returns to his homeland to be parish priest of the Salesian shrine to Our Lady of Fatima in Porto Velho. The Salesians of Peru, through the Fundación Don Bosco, and thanks to the collaboration of the Salesian mission offices and the coordination of the Don Bosco Solidarity versus COVID-19 project, have been helping the population who for months now have been put to the test thanks to the pandemic and its consequences. With the practical spirit proper to the sons of Don Bosco, they deal with needs one at a time, ready for one intervention after the other, with the sole objective of bearing witness to God's love and brothers in need. On the occasion of the World Day of Childhood and Adolescence on 20th November, we are publishing a testimony of the Polish volunteer Ola Kluzinzinska, who have been serving in the Salesian missions in Makululu since last September. Salesian missionaries with Don Bosco Concurrent Development Society in Goa, India, were able to provide more than 50,000 people with nutritional support thanks to donors including funding from Salesian Missions, the U.S. development arm of the Salesians of Don Bosco. While Goa faced food scarcity, Salesians were able to secure rice and other rations from sources in Maharashtra as well as local suppliers. So viewers, that is all we have for you today. See you again tomorrow at the same time and in the same channel. Thank you for joining us.